Right, hello everybody. Previous to Junk in the Trunk, I had made a start on my Halloween journal. So I thought I would let you have a little sneaky peek, really. And I'll do a few things, you know, with you. But I do want to get it going. This is going to be for my sister because, you know, she gave me all the bits and pieces and everything to have a bit of fun with. So I haven't made her a journal for a while. So this one shall be hers because she likes Halloween. The cover I made is actually out of something that was lying around, to be honest, that I tore apart because something didn't work. Oh, I know what I done. This underneath here was stamped fabric and it went all blurry. You know, I didn't do it properly, so I just painted over with black and then put some net over it and gessoed it, and then put some of the silver gilding wax over it to make it look sort of cobwebby and old. And there's a bit of net in here, same as that. There's not a pocket on this side, but I've left that until I stick it down once I know what's happening on the spine there. This is all bits and pieces from her stash that I decorated it with. That was just stapled on, so I'll put that there to hide the staple, like that, which I thought looked good. Big bat here, you can see that, sparkly bat, and I might put a bit of sparkly on that as well. Okay, that's just the old tag that she had, and that's a cupcake. No idea, this come off a bit of a ribbon or something. It's just fabric. Okay, and what I've done with this one is that was painted with gesso that I'd previously done, so that was hanging around. So I sandwiched it between, inside I sandwiched it with the fusible fleece, but it's a very thin one and it's absolutely great because it's not too thick but still really robust. It's really good. So that's what I've done there. Okay, that's from Junk in the Trunk. That should, before you see this video, you'll see Junk in the Trunk. That's one of the pockets there. And this is what I've chosen for signatures. So part of my kit, part of some scrapbooking paper I had that, you know, that went. So, and these pages look very wishy-washy because I've tea stained them and I let it run. Okay, so I wanted that to happen. If I don't want that to happen, then I'm very careful, or I use my laser printer. All right, so they're more orangey than this. All right, but this is what I wanted to happen. So they've got the bats and the trees coming through and the cat here. So that's exactly what I wanted. This was one of the tags I made, and I might brighten it up with a bit more orange on later on, just in places. Okay, and that's some of the background paper. You might have seen that in my little, when I done my 10 questions. You might have saw that bit. I wouldn't straighten them. No, it is, but it's because of the way it is sat on there. I thought, oh my gosh, this looked a bit wonky, but it's fine. Yeah, that's some of her papers that she done. So that's one of the ones I done. It's also printable there. I'm not sure whether that should go that way. I think it will. Let's turn that around. So, again, it was all washed out, but that's what I wanted. Look, see, that all come through there. Love it. Yeah, and then I chose that one for the centre of the signature. Okay, that one. I don't know if I put anything else in there yet. And booklet and everything, that's just there. And then this is the other signature. I haven't decorated that or anything. That was the pocket we done, Junk in the Trunk. The other flip over. So that's where I think it's going to go. Haven't put anything down here yet. Like I say, I literally just placed it, so And I sort of made a start on this when I couldn't speak, so I thought I needed to, I've got no pockets in or anything yet. I needed to just get going, really. A bit of scrapbooking paper that I found that sort of went. And that's the middle of the signature of that one. Yeah. So that's where it begins. It's feeling lovely. So the time I decorate that, I think that's going to look pretty cool. Yeah. So start decorating. Well, there's one thing. Oh, I've got a few other things. Just sorry. I've done these previously. Some you would have seen. I mean, that's the bits I will use. Was the tags, junk in the trunk, that I made from the background paper. So I've got all those. Plus, I actually done these a while ago, trying to get into sort of different colours, really. And a lot of these are going to go. I know they're a little bit on the brighter side, but they're still going to work with this kit. And I thought I could make them more Halloween-y by doing different things. I mean, some of this, I mean, perhaps put something else there, like a sticker, you know, a scary sticker, you know, something like this on the envelope there instead. So we'll change that. I thought I might bleach this out to see if I can get some clever results for that, which I'll do that in a minute, see what happens. That's just a plain one. These were done without gesso. Okay, so I literally just sort of spritzed it on, not spritzed it, rubbed it on, and then sprayed with water. So no gesso on those. So great result. Okay, and I just thought, oh, we could change some of this to make it look a bit Halloweenish, I think. So at the time, if we take away that and put something else there, I think that'll work. And tranquility. Mustn't have tranquility. Well, we should really, but but anyway, I thought I would start off by bleaching those out. And I've got my little booklet we're done in junk in the trunk. Haven't heard. I thought spiders down here or something hanging down. It looked quite nice. So that was just a little booklet we done. A big bat on the back. Okay, so it's got some more bits and pieces to go in the journal. Right, let's have a go at this. I need a bit of acetate, so I'll keep that template because I might use that again. So that can be drying while we start inside the journal. I'm just going to put that acetate there so it doesn't go through, like that. And I want, what I'm wanting, because this is only distressing, hopefully this will bleach out a bit. Now this is watered down bleach here, okay, and I'm hoping that some of this will bleach out and just give a different effect. Yeah, well, I can see it happening already. It's going pink, look. I thought it's just interesting, see what happens. So this one don't work very well, that's why I'm squirting it on the table there. Be interesting to see what happens, isn't it? I haven't used bleach with distress inks at all, so stay away from the lines because it might bleach them, but then you can always draw them back in. Alright, see what happens. It's looking very interesting already. I'll put a bit more on there. Oh, where you gone? Put to dry now. We'll see what happens in a minute. Quite interesting though. See, that orange has gone pink. Right, I thought I'd put this pocket on the first page of the second signature because it's quite a plain one, but I like it and it's quite thick, so that's why I've used it, because it's quite nice to use that first page a little bit thicker because it seems to keep everything else in check, you know. So I thought that's going to go there, but we need to do something with the actual page itself, so I thought I would spritz some colour on. Really got some purple and a little bit of orange again, so I'm just going to do that sort of thing, and I'll do the other side as well. This doesn't squirt, but put some orange around. Ink up the edges. It's going to be taken out. I'm not going to worry too much about here because that's going to go there. That's fine. I'll just dry that off. Okay, I have a bit of carved pumpkin. Okay, I'm going to go around the outside. Not going to worry at all about it. Not going to worry at all about the middle. I'm not sure on what I'm doing on the other side of it, but okay. And then I'm going to do a bit of stamping and a black border. Okay, just to bring that in. Yeah, a bit like that. I'm quite liking that. Yeah, it's good. Right, black stamp. I think I'll use this one. So I quite like that. I will have a look for some other ones I've got though. See where that goes. See, that blends in quite nicely with that. Yep. And because that's going to go the other side of that, you see. Yeah, could do with a little bit darker, but I can add that after. But it's going to go there. Then we have something hanging down here. Then we got a nice pocket. Yep, and I can now add in a bit of purple. Time we darken the edges a bit. Yep. I'm gonna most probably, you know, like darken the edges around that and bring a bit of purple, you know, up here into it if I can, but just so that it all blends in. And this was the actual one of these, wasn't it? Okay, I think it was that one there. So there's a little bit different orange to the carved pumpkin. I think that one's called Ripe. Don't know, I haven't heard of that one. So look, oh yeah, yeah. It's very dark orange. That's good. That's good. Okay. So it's no good me telling you what set it's from because these are all different. I put sort of all the same tones together instead of the correct one, sorry. That's just the way I sort of work. Okay, right, I'm going to stick this down. Good deal. Yep, I'll go and stitch that and I'll be back. Okay, I've sewn all that around and I'm going to stick some of this down here. So I won't be showing all this journal, just some of it, okay, because I need to actually get on because I need to do Christmas next. There we go. Right, we need a topper for there, don't we? Right, I've got these and I think this boo will look nice. And I've also, if you look up here, I'm going to either cut that out as a circle. I'm going to have a look at it once we've done that bit because I think I've got a couple of those on and I thought, well, I'm going to utilise that. I would utilise this background paper too. Here, in between, I would cut some little flowers out or cut some little circles out, anything really. Because this is great in between here. Happy Boo Day. Right, let's see. We might be able to get 2 out of this. We're nice and gentle. Let's take the colour off of that one a bit. Oh no, might be alright. Do we want that? Yeah, we need something else behind it, don't we? Definitely. A little black, bit of black lace, I think. Oh, what have I got here? Trying to use all my scraddy bits first. A little bit smaller, I think. This bit's had a bit of glue on because it was I used it on my on the front cover. Let's have a look. Do we want that? No. I'm thinking that I don't really want it 2-dimensional. You can. Just going to go around the edges. Just with a bit of black cert just to blend that all in a bit better. Yep. Oh, I love decorating pages. Put that down there. Nice pocket for a tag there. So, okay, right, so I was going to cut this off. You can see I need to cut it off. Just get rid of that. Okay, let's get a circle punch and see what that looks like. Right, what size is this? 2-inch. Oh, look at that. Got to use that, haven't we? Okay. I got some black card if I need it. I'm going to put this in a box, okay, because I'm not quite sure where I'm going to use it yet, but it will be used. Yeah, and that will be opposite to that. So time we add a little bit of purple or something purple on here, I think we've got quite a good match there. Yeah, lovely. I'm quite excited about doing this. Actually, I think it's the colours. It's just totally different to what I'm used to. So of course we've got to do something here as well. We've got to have some more orange and everything. Pocket. Not sure what I'm going to put there yet. We shall see. But I'm liking that. Okay. I've actually decided that I'm going to use this bit of lace because this is the only bit I've got. Okay. But it's going to go on the first page on here. Okay. First page of that. And hopefully I've got enough for the back. Alright, so I'll go ahead and sew that on. And I think that lace just finished off that page quite nicely actually. So I'm going to leave that alone now because I know we've got a pocket or a tag to go in it. I'm going to create a bit more colour on here. I definitely need a bit of something going on. Okay, so I'm going to use some of this. Even if I cover it up or do what I got to do after, I'm just going to put that on. I'm covering the purple up, but that's okay. I need to get rid of this whiteness. So I'm doing it all orange for quickness. And spritz a bit with water. Should give varying textures because of the gesso on it. Let's get rid of that. Put a bit more on here. Just add in some droplets of water. Okay, I'm liking that, and I will dry that with the slow heat gun. Well, actually, it might be alright. Let's see if it blows it around. Oh, that's so my voice is still going. That's created a nice effect at the moment, and I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to spray a bit of purple on because I think I'm going to use this ribbon I got from Hobbycraft to make pockets down each side, because this is a really nice strong bit. It's packing paper doubled over, and it's a really good sturdy piece. It's not quite hard, but it can hold a lot, so I'm going to make sure I utilise that and use it for pockets and things. Okay, right, I'm going to spray a bit of purple on top. Okay, as well. I mean, it'll sort of mingle in a bit, but that's okay. I just didn't want it too orange. I just thought I'd give you a little tip, okay, because I'm drying this with heat. Because we can't see what's on the other side, we've got to think about what we've got the other side, the plastic, all right? What I tend to do when I dry things like this is I put my hand in it, okay? And if it burns my hand, you know might burn this. So, as soon as it gets hot, leave it alone. Alright? Doesn't matter about that side. Now just keep, as soon as it's cooled down again, go back to it. That's dry. Okay, and then keeps that nice. Stops it from melting. Because yes, I have melted it. Okay. And to attach these, I'm going to sew them on, but I'll glue them first, okay? They would be okay glued, especially with Fab-Attack. All right, because that's fine, or 3, 2, 1, and I know I can stitch down there again. Okay, and it won't be seen because I'm using black thread, so that is fine. So just make sure that glue goes down here. Again, I don't sew until it's dry. And I'm going to stretch it as well once I stick it down, because I want that. Let's have a look at how much overhang got. About there. So I do that. So we don't want it too baggy. Yeah, and then just trim it off after. It's there. Ooh, sorry. Slightly off the top of his head, but that's okay. Or shall we move it down a bit? Yeah. Rather cut the chin off than the top of the head. Don't know why. Oh dear. I hope I don't get into this Halloween too much. Find my dark side. Oh, I do enjoy this. It's such fun. That lays nice and flat by doing that. So I'll go ahead and do the other one. And like I say, I'm going to stitch. Okay, and then, you know, trim off. I'll trim off first before I stitch, because or else I won't know where the end is. And then it should be all done when I come back. Okay. There we go. That's all done. That's some nice pockets now. Okay, and I think that looks pretty cool. Right, so that goes in there. So I shall do something to the main pages of the other pocket, almost this one, sorry. Okay, most probably sew something on the inside there. Well, actually, I need to tea stain that a bit more. I do. Yep, haven't done that. See, I forgot. Okay, but I'm liking that. All right. Oh, I'll watch that, haven't we? There we go. Okay, so I'm going to ink all the edges up quite dark with the soot, black soot, is it? Black soot, the oxide one. So I'm going to do that so I can get on with that. There's a few pages that I need to do. I'm going to add some more lace in different places, definitely. And we'll go from there. But I'm liking that. It feels good. Yes. Nice beginnings. I'm feeling quite good about this journal for some reason. Oh, I picked up these as well from the range, and I thought they would go quite nice. Those purple flowers, if I needed some flowers. Nice skull. Actually, I've drawn a nice skull ages ago, so I'm going to see if I can find it and print that out, because I think that'll make a nice journaling card. Yeah, I think it will. I quite like these sort of things as well. And we've got to do something with these napkins, haven't we? That'll make a good journaling card. So I can make a couple of those. Oh, another one there. That might be quite nice. The skull. Actually, I'm going to make some tags. I'm going to make a couple of tags, or a couple of journaling cards, because that, I think, will go. Oh, sort of wrong colour. We need to add a bit of green as well for that. Nope, that can go somewhere else. Perhaps a journaling card with that on would look nice. I'm just thinking of a big journaling card there. That coming out of that. Yes. Let's. Right, okay. Any card will do for that. So I'll get on with that because that can dry. I'm going to do it about 3.5 by 7, I think, the size. Let's have a look. Where does that come on here? That won't be 7, will it? It'll be this size, which will be 6.5 by yeah, we can cut a little. Sorry, I'm just thinking we can cut a little bit off there. Yeah, 3.5 be good. Yep, So I'll go ahead and do that and decoupage it like I normally do, dry them off, and that's that one done.